The passport bros seem to be a hot commodity nowadays, so let's just go ahead and get straight into it. This is another case of black women not minding their business. Y'all didn't care about mail order brides until black men happened to make it popular, but of course you feel entitled to being the BBC commander when something no longer benefits you, although these are the same men that you said you didn't want, didn't need, and they are broke. I'm gonna be honest, going overseas to travel frequently and live does not equate to broke. But then again, this just simply speaks to the delusion and hypocrisy of women. These men have been very clear in their message. They've said time and time again they wanted wives, someone they could build with, start their family with, someone they could create a legacy with. What y'all heard was they wanted someone that they can control. Y'all minimize being a wife simply down to being a slave, even so much as telling those other women overseas that they're uneducated and practicing sex tourism. And in turn, a lot of y'all have took your degree and traded it in for an OnlyFans profile. Nobody said anything when women were going to Dubai. We know why you were going. Nobody said anything when women were flying state to state getting flued out. We know what you were doing. Nobody said anything when Nigerian and Jamaican men needed green cards and y'all started falsifying marriage documents so you could drive your Range Rover with your red bottoms. Let's just call a spade a spade. Y'all wanted the option to go back to these men after the man that you really wanted was done dragging you through the mud.
Okay. I don't know if you're up to speed with something they call passport bros. You ever heard of that before?
I heard it like months before when it was like trending on TikTok. I just remembered like there's a lot of women trying to rant out on TikTok about this passport bros.
So apparently over here in America, um, there's a how do I want to say this? There's a problem between
Mhm.
black women and black men. It's insane. And
Uh-huh.
yeah, and black men are going overseas because black women are a little bit aggressive. I'm getting nervous because there's actually a black woman in the house with me. I don't want her to kill me. Y'all don't have issues, gender issues, do you?
Some part, like 40% of the population, especially the boomers, they're still having this stereotypical type of gender identity problem. So it's kind of the same, but not much, unlike before.
Okay, but it's not like Filipino men bashing Filipino women and vice versa. Y'all don't talk trash about each other online, do you?
No, we
That
don't.
must be like a an American thing because the issue here is like Western women are very aggressive. Are you aware of that?
Yeah.
They're very
They're
aggressive,
kind of aggressive.
and it seems like Asian women are more feminine. But I'll keep playing the video.
Venezuela, USA.
Llegando al safari, un party en el Ferrari. Ella no entendía el video como Atari. Bárbaro visionario, en la cama un legendario. Yo de una golpe de barriga, tu perro con Mari.
Cargo el trofeo y la medalla por olímpico. Si me da más de niña, yo digo que rico. Lo mismo con el de ver físico. Mi papi chulo está pegado porque es magnético. Los de los flow son también balsámicos. Los de la matan de una de superdotadas. Me cago en el pene negro. En medio de mi piloto Fórmula 1 siempre anda bien montado. Más
I put that on there because it shows a nice feminine woman making it easy for a man to talk to him. Because over here, women are mean. If you talk to them, they will curse you out. They'll say things to hurt your pride, hurt your feelings. Is it like that where you're at? I mean, y'all are. If a man approaches you in the street, you're not gonna hurt his feelings, are you?
No, because I don't know the person, and technically the first, for us Asian people, if someone or if a stranger approach us, we usually like very open to them. Not unless they come to us aggressively,
Hmm.
so we reciprocate it back. But if you just kind of come near us gently, and if you're like asking questions, we are very accommodating.
Yeah, because I've
So
actually I've
that's the
actually been
difference.
to Bangkok before, Thailand, and
Mm-hmm.
everybody was extremely nice out there. Like everybody was extremely nice. Now compared to
Yeah.
the United States, I mean, everybody. What do you hear about the United States? Do you hear that we're like crazy over here? I know when I go to South America, that's what they tell me. Like, aren't y'all crazy? Or you don't hear bad things about the U.S.
Some there, no, not really bad things. However, social media is very powerful these days. So I often like hear news about, like Karens, the Karen types in America. They're very, very aggressive. They're very rude. So it actually like, they actually trying to represent America or the US in that particular way. So sometimes when local people hear about American, they're the girls there were like Karens or like, those type of thing.
Yeah, that's a whole. That's not relationships. That's a whole different.
Yeah.
I
When it
understand. You
comes
see,
to,
you come across those a lot.
Y'all, I really, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but if you're looking for a man, just know that the reason you can't find him, a black man specifically, is because he's in Colombia already. He's in Colombia already, y'all. So this is the first time I've come to Colombia, like post pandemic. Um, so like seeing it in its like true form of like what the um what the numbers are looking like. And when I tell you that my whole flight was full of it was full of black men traveling with other black men. They come into Colombia, baby. That's why you can't find them. They're all here.
think these women are just jealous seeing their
Oh yeah, so the video that I played before, that was a black man in Colombia. So
yeah.
now that video is a woman saying that she sees on her airplane nothing but black men on the plane going to Colombia because they're all leaving the United States to look for wives. They're looking for wives overseas because, as I said, over here the women are, they all get good jobs, which is a good thing. I love to see people make money, but the more money women make, when they make more money than the men, they feel like they
Mhm.
don't need men. When men make more money, they take care of their family. When women make more money, they take care of themselves and their kids, and they just leave the men alone and look for a man who makes more money than them. And
Yeah.
it gets to the point to where in America, women are making just as much money as men, so their standards for a man is way up here. So
Mm.
now we're just like, we're not even going to try to meet these unrealistic standards. We're just going to go somewhere else and find women who can fit into our lives.
Yeah.
Curious, in your country, do women make more money than the men, or men make more money than the women? Is it equal? How's things over there?
Um, yeah, it actually depends on on what profession, because sometimes or most of the time men do have an advantage to earn more than women here in the Philippines, but some women here are trying to be a little bit liberated and they are earning a little bit higher than the men, but based on the census it's still the men
It's still way
who's
off. Is it way
earning
off? Is
more.
it close? Men make a lot
It's
more.
like 20% more compared to women earning more than their, partners.
Are you aware of what feminism is?
Yeah.
Do y'all have like a movement over there for feminism?
Usually it's more on the newer generation. I see actually a lot of, women or girls aging from 20 to early 25s. They are the one who is trying to promote feminism. But
Okay.
the older generation, they're still like the housewife type of people. They're like, okay, we will go to work to
Those are my
help
type.
our husband, or shall we go like become full-time housewife and then do all the things in the household? As long as the man can provide to the family, most of the women here were like, okay, we're just here to support you. So those are the mentalities for older generation.
How do you feel? You would you be a housewife? Not your style.
If my partner can can earn more than me, then I would love to. But of
That's
course,
a beautiful that's a
I
beautiful thing though. You're saying of course, but here it's not like that. Like that's what feminism is in America is me making sure that I don't need a man. And as a result, everybody ends up being lonely because a man's not going to put up with a woman who's just tolerating them, that doesn't want to be with them, just tolerating them. And everybody, it's a lonely culture here. Everybody's alone. But then you could go overseas and you could just have the most entertaining time, you know,
hmm,
hanging out with beautiful women ready to get married. She's ready to be a housewife. She's gonna cook for you. She's gonna clean for you. She lets you know that she wants you around. So I'm all about the international dating, but I'm
yeah.
gonna keep playing. These are some Filipinas talking on this one.
Mhm.
These Western guys that having a good life,
Yeah, happy.
happy, yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's true.
then they can give that to their own men.
Yeah.
Is it
No, to be wise.
is it our fault?
It's not our fault. They even say that we steal their men. No, no, we don't steal your men. Do your
Yeah.
men come in here?
Yeah,
So
they even said that they steal their men. Oy.
We didn't put potion in their food or anything. They're just in love with our natural beauty.
yeah, that's what. Can I use this?
I talked about male social justice warrior.
Yeah, I like Filipinas because every time I watch a video, y'all are bubbly. Y'all are always happy, you know. And that's
Yeah.
something that's very rare over here. I mean, people walk around, the women walk around with attitudes. It's it's rough being an American male. And it's not just African American male. It's rough on the white guys too.
Exactly, because the standards for, American women are way higher than the Asians.
See, see, see.